Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to Ride 4 on the Xbox One X. It is time to go on to the next category in World League, and that is World Class 2-Stroke Cup. So let's get on with this one and see if we can get some more points to unlock the Superbike and Endurance categories. I'll be using the Yamaha RD500 LC in a stunning King Kenny Roberts colour scheme. So let's see how we get on with this using this 500 monster. So here we go, first race, Kanto Temples, 120%. All the assists are still off, so no traction control, engine braking or anti-wheelie. Okay, here we go. Okay, the bike didn't seem to want to wheelie too much off the line actually. It wasn't too bad a start. It felt a little bit sluggish, but other than that, I mean, we're straight into the lead already. Are we going to high side out the first corner? No, we're not. We'll actually turn two, but coming up to a tight corner now. This will be the test. We've lost the lead. No, we're fine. And yeah, we're okay through there as well. So I think rear traction wise, we're going to be okay to begin with. Might be a little bit of a different story towards the end of the race once the grip's worn out. So in second position at the moment, round the outside. No, going to try and put myself up the inside, but didn't quite work. So second position at the moment. Use a bit of slipstream as well. And there we go, passed into the lead. Hard on the brakes for... Oh, that's wide. That's way too wide, yeah. Didn't get stopped. Have we got penalty? No, we haven't. Okay. That's a surprise. And we've lost the lead. I was a bit concerned there because last time we done a race on this track with classic bikes, a Suzuki went flying over the curb through that last corner and literally went straight up into the air. Alright, well, first lap, absolutely fine. We lead by almost a second now. Bike feels fine at the moment. Like I said, it will be different when the rear tyre wears out. But as it stands, it's fine. No traction control, anti-wheelie or engine braking. We're doing alright. So let's just see if we can continue doing a good job and continue pulling away. Just hit the inside there. May have to change my strategy a little bit later on in the race depending on what does happen with rear grip. But the fact that it's gone below 70% already does not bode well when we've only done, well, just over a lap. So we'll keep an eye on it, see what happens. And it's actually a different person in second place now, and they're actually closing back in. It's only 0.6. So we've got work to do. I mean, this section we do seem to pull away. I could have used the Suzuki again, but I decided to go for the Yamaha this time. Like I said, got a nice King Kenny Roberts livery put on it as well. So our lead's gone just over a second at the moment, but it seems the first half of the lap we seem to get caught. Second half we seem to pull away. So 1.2, 1.3. Rear's starting to move around a little bit. It's below 60% now, the rear tyre. And apparently it's cold as well, but it's not cold. It's still working. In fact, it's probably working more than usual, but it's still working. So under the little temple entrance. Yeah, this is where he starts to close me back down a little bit. And in this next sector as well, he kind of closes me back down. This Yamaha feels alright. It feels alright still. We've nearly got half of our rear tyre grip left. And yeah, it's only going to get worse, but it's still okay. It's still okay. It's not doing any big slides or anything at the moment, or spinning up or anything, so we're safe for the time being. Not sure how much longer that is going to last, but we'll find out. We're still leading. That's the main thing. We've got 2 laps to go, so we're going to end this lap with maybe about 43% of our rear tyre left. Oh, that was too late on the brakes. A little bit too hot into there. Oh, that was a wheelie. We nearly done a backflip. We nearly went all the way back there. But we saved it. Yeah, we do end the lap with 43% of our rear tyre left. Penultimate lap time now. Penultimate lap time. I think the rear tyre is going to be okay. It's going to, you know, it's not going to be down in like 10% or whatever by the end of the race. We've still got a fair amount of rear tyre left. So it's not going to drop off the edge of a cliff. So yeah, it's into the 30s now. I suspect by the end of this lap it will be about on 30%, maybe into the high 20s. And we just got 1 lap to go. We've still got a lead of just over a second. And we are on par with our best time so far. So that's not too bad at all. It's going to plan. Just keep on going. Try and brake a bit earlier this time. Don't want to go in too hot into this corner again, because last time we pulled a big wheelie. We were fine that time. Now we're still going to be on the 30s for the rear tyre now, and we've got 1 lap to go. So that's fine. We didn't actually lose as much as I thought we was going to. And that was my fastest lap as well. 42.2. Okay. Through turn 3 for the final time. We've got a nice lead as well, so we don't have to worry if we have to back off a little bit. But I don't suspect we will need to. But first race on a 500 with no traction control or anything on. Hasn't gone too bad at all. Hasn't gone too bad at all. I was going to have expected myself to be high-siding out of pretty much every corner, but it's been fine. This Yamaha isn't too aggressive. So coming towards the end of the race, just a few corners to go. And yeah, this has been a pretty decent race to start off with the Yamaha. A bit earlier on the brakes again for this corner, but we've just got this and then just a run through the final corner and to the line. We are going to win here at Kanto Temples, and that is going to be the first race completed, and we win. So that went well. That went better than expected, that's for sure. Better than expected. Fastest lap of the race. Alright, so 25 points for us. Excellent. Nearly level 100. We're nearly level 100. So Imala is next. Not looking forward to the Canadian tyre circuit. Right, let's go here at Imala. What can we do here? All these races are going to be 5 laps. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't really get off the line too well. Acceleration doesn't seem to be as good as the AI, but I mean, we are currently in 5th position, but that's fine. Nothing too dramatic at the moment, up to 4th. AI went a little bit wide. Can we sneak into 3rd? Yes, we can, maybe. Oh, no, he's coming up the inside. I've gone wide anyway, so... No, he didn't. Okay. We're keeping 3rd position. I thought he was going to come back up the inside, but we managed to keep it around the outside. The AI was like just jabbing on the brakes there. He saw his rear brake light flashing there. There we go, into the lead. Got a better run out of the hairpin up the hill. And we lead. This is the layout without the final chicane. So that's something we don't have to worry about. We just have to worry about, obviously, this chicane which we're coming up to now. See if we can get our braking marker sorted. I'll tell you what, that wasn't bad. I thought I was actually going in there a bit too quick. But we got it stopped. We got it stopped. Down the hill. Oh, I tell you what, that right-hand kink that we've just gone through, we might have to go a bit careful in the last couple of laps because we've been through there before on faster bikes and it really unsettles the bike through there, so we might have to go careful. So just straight through here. This is going to be the end of lap 1. So we're already in the 70s for the rear tyre. That's at the end of lap 1. Both my tyres apparently are stone cold. But they're not. They're fine. This game is just a bit weird with the tyre temperatures. It doesn't really know what it's doing. Let's just keep on pushing. We've got a 1 second lead at the moment. So let's see if we can keep extending that and get this one wrapped up. So gap is still just over a second, but I think we're going to be okay. Yamaha feels good around here. No major issues, but we will just have to watch out for that right-hander coming up towards the end of the lap, where with the 1000cc bikes you can get a real tank slapper on going through there, so we'll just have to manage that with the rear tyre. So coming up to the chicane again. Yeah, that was fine again, although I think that AI may have been slightly quicker because they have closed the gap down a little bit. It's still just over a second, but this is a corner we need to watch out for. It's not too bad at the moment. I'll tell you what, our rear tyre has really slowed down on the degrading side. It's still on 76% and it's been on that for quite some time now. Bearing in mind it was like in the 70s after the first lap. We'll keep an eye on that, but it doesn't seem to be going down anymore. I mean, I'm not complaining because it means that we're going to have, you know, decent grip for the rest of the race, but that second lap it really went down very slowly. I mean, our gap has gone up to 2 seconds now. So although they caught me up momentarily through the chicane, we did manage to pull away in the end. Yep, rear tyre still the same, still 76%. How weird is that? It's not wearing out anymore. It's usually gone down by now. Yeah, it's usually gone down by now, but nah, it's not going down anymore. Okay, well, if that's the way it's gonna be, that's the way it's gonna be. It's just so weird how it went down quite rapidly on lap 1 and now it's just not going down at all. It's got stuck. Or am I riding that efficiently that we're not using any of the rear tyre at all? I doubt it. But you know, it is what it is. Alright. So through here, down to the double left. So end of lap 3. Oh, the rear tyre has gone down. It's gone down 1% on that one lap. It's down to 75%. I used up 1% of my rear tyre on one lap. That's crazy. I think the tyres on this game definitely need work doing to them because they're nowhere near like compared to MotoGP 20. The tyre model on that is so much better, but on this it's just either your tyres run out too quickly, or to be fair, this is the first ever time that they've not really gone down at all. It's a bit of a bizarre one. But yeah, it's just they always seem to be cold as well. Very rarely do you get a okay tyre. They always seems to be cold. More often than not they're too cold, but it doesn't actually affect the grip. When your tyre does wear out, it does affect the grip. Like when it goes down to like the 20%, it really affects the grip, but it's just the bits in between are not right. I mean, it's definitely bugged. We're still on 75% for the rear tyre. Now, on the previous race, that was not the case. So our tyres are going to be in pretty much pristine condition by the end of this race. Bit of a weird one anyway. Just makes me laugh because, we use effectively like 20% on our first opening lap, and now we've hardly used any. We've got over a 4-second lead. We've got 1 lap to go. I used none of my rear tyre on that lap. It's still 75%. How strange. We'll see if it goes down at all on this final lap. But yeah, on that previous lap, lap 4, I used none of my rear tyre. It stayed exactly the same. But it's good news for me because we're not sliding all over the place now. We've got grip. Oh, it's literally just dipped to 74%. And never mind. It is going to be another win though. But again, the Yamaha has felt good around here. No major issues. No major anything, considering we've got all the assists turned off. So I haven't been running anti-lock brakes since, the beginning of career mode. I had them on for a little bit and then I turned them off. But yeah, so we haven't been running ABS for ages anyway, but no traction control, no anti-wheelie and no engine braking. Although I do actually find engine braking quite useful on this game. I don't tend to use it on MotoGP games. I tend to find it restricts me a bit too much and usually causes me to crash because the bike just unsettles itself on engine braking. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I have been using anti-wheelie on this game because a lot of the bikes tend to want to just do a backflip off the start. But yeah, seem to be doing okay. So we are going to win the race by about 4.5 seconds. We've still got 74% of our rear tyre left. I'll tell you what, we'll just as well use the same tyre in the next race. It's only going to go down like 1% per lap. Well, per lap and a bit. Then yeah, keep that tyre on for the next race just as well. Save on the expenses. Save on the tyre expenses. That is Imala finished. Completed. 25 points. We're getting close to 1 million again because I did spend money buying this Yamaha, so we did spend some money. Right, this next one I'm a little bit concerned about, but let's find out. So this one, the last couple of races I've done around here, one in the wet and one in the dry. The AI seem to be pretty competent around here. So we'll see how we get on with the 500 and see if we can be competitive with no traction control or anything around here. Hopefully we can. Okay, into the downhill left. Oh, nearly off track. And that is going to be third and second. And the lead. We are a bit wide, so I'm expecting to lose the lead. And we have. So back down to second. Only momentarily. Back into the lead. Into the downhill left again. We've lost the lead, so back down to second. Into the double right. Down to first gear for this bike, I think is probably the best solution out of there. Yeah, that was fine. Slipstream. Blast past. Back into the lead. The run up to the last few corners. Through the S's. Right, final corner. The AI seemed to be really quick through the final corner, I found. I can't seem to get the same sort of speed that they take through there. I have to try and take a wide sweeping line just to try and get a half decent exit. Oh, that's wide. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Bugger. Nearly 0.2 of a second that penalty, which is not ideal. We don't want penalties like that because it's going to be tight around here as it is, so that may come into play, but hopefully it will not. Have to wait and see though. We lead by 0.2 of a second, which is just oh, I was going off track again. Okay, lead at the moment is not enough. Now it is. Gone over 0.2 again, but yeah, the last corner, the AI are pretty good through there. Gone up to half a second now. Let's see what happens as we go into the last few corners. Into the last corner. Comes down. What is it going to be over the line? I think actually if it was like this on the final lap we would be okay because we had 0.4 over the line, so that's fine. Yeah, we seem to be just starting to build a bit of a lead around here, and it's not, I don't think I've really had races around here where I've managed to build a bit of a lead. It's usually been pretty close. But 0.7, 0.8 at the moment, that's pretty good. Oh. We've added to the penalty. It's over 0.2 of a second now. That's not good. That is not good. We're going to have to keep pushing then. See what it is by the end of this lap, but yeah, that's 2 penalties we've got now. Oh, the lead has gone up to a second momentarily. It won't stay there though. I'm expecting that to come down quite significantly through the final corner. No, it's still over a second as we get to the line. So that's good. Penultimate lap time now. I think if we can keep it as it is at the moment, then we're going to be absolutely fine. It's not the kind of race I've come to expect around here. But to be fair, it's still a track I'm still getting familiar with. It's not one that I really knew before this game. So, yeah, I know it's not a long track to learn anyway. There's going to be some other tracks which will be coming up at some point as well that we don't know. So they're going to be interesting to get to grips with. Road Atlanta, don't know that one. Snetterton, don't really know that one. I've watched it plenty on the TV, but I've never played it on a game. So that's going to be interesting. I don't think... Oh, I've definitely not played it on a bike game. So this is the final lap. We've still got over 1 second lead. We're wide again. And we've added to the penalty again. That is 3 penalties we've had. And we've got over a 0.3 of a second penalty. Oh dear. Well, we definitely can't afford the gap to come down now, because that is a pretty hefty penalty. Still over a second at the moment. Yeah, rear tyre, 31% at the moment, so it must have just been a bug in the previous race where it wasn't coming down very fast. Bit of a weird one that, but the result is going to be the same. I can't see us losing about, you know, 0.9 to a second in the last few corners. If we do, then we're going to lose the race. That was good through there. Into the penultimate corner. And into the final corner. That was good. Out we come. Yeah, the gap's still over a second. We are going to win. That was probably one of the easier races I've done around that track. Definitely one of the easiest ones we've done so far. Fastest lap as well. Okay, another gold. So we have 2 more races to go. Let's go on to the next one, which is Utah. Oh, it's a wet track. This is going to be interesting with no TC. Okay then, what you got for me? High side out of turn 1. Out the way, please. No, don't come over here. Trying to weave around the outside of people. And we're into 3rd. Can we make it 2nd? Yes, we can. Okay. Careful, careful, careful. Yep, fine. We survived turn 1. We survived turn 1. They're just flickering their brakes on and off. But look at their back light. Look at that. It's like a Christmas tree. What are you flickering your lights for? Either go on the brakes or don't. Well, still 2nd at the moment. This track will dry out. So, I don't know. These kinds of races do often prove difficult because the AI do get quicker and quicker as the race goes on. And, you know, if you knacker your tyres out early enough, then you're going to be in deep trouble come the end of the race. I'm not going crazy at the moment. We're staying with the leader. So we'll just see if we can get past her at some point. Slipstream maybe round the outside through the double kink. And this one's a bit tighter actually. Just remembering the layout of the track as well, because a lot of the time we've just done the outside course. This time we're doing the full track. we're kind of not really able to do anything with the leader at the moment. The gap is 0.4 ahead. It's 0.4 behind. Well, it was. It's 0.6 ahead and 0.2 behind now. Into big boy curb boy. Over them we go. And yeah, we gained loads of time there. And over the big curb. 0.3 at the moment. It's a weird thing that's happening to my rear tyre. It's almost like it's on fire on certain parts of the track. It's like a weird red light that's... It's not the reflection off the actual rear light of the bike. Might not be able to see it, no. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Look at that. It looks like the rear tyre's on fire. That's weird. But anyway, here we go into the lead. So we lead onto lap 2. The track has started drying out, which is fine. Just have to see how we get on. Now then. We may have tyre troubles with this one. You can't choose a compound of the wet tyre. It's literally medium or medium. That is it. And we're on like 60% already, which does not bode well, considering we've literally just done one lap. That is not good. I will continue to... I'm not going to push 100% because we will just completely destroy the rear tyre. We can't go too slow. I mean, we're only 0.3 ahead. So it's not like we're, blitzing them or anything. But I am concerned about the rear tyre. We've nearly used up half of our rear tyre grip. And we're not even through on the second lap yet. And we've got to do 5 laps. This is going to be one of those races unless it's going to get to a certain percentage and then completely stop degrading like it did at Imala. Fingers crossed that's what happens. But we are on a wet tyre, so realistically, if a track does dry out, you should be chewing your rear tyre up. Well, and your front tyre. It's just a bit annoying that, it's not going to be worth pitting. In fact, I don't even know if this track has the pit lane open. Most of them don't. So it's not like we could even pit. And I don't think you can pit unless you're on an endurance bike. So, yeah, you're just stuck with the wet tyres on a dry track. Well, coming to the end of lap 2, we still lead by 0.4 of a second. Tyres are not looking good. 45% left. That does not bode well. Okay. End of lap 2. Look at that, the rear tyre. At least they're green. So according to the game, my tyres are optimum temperature. Second place has just changed. That makes me nervous. When the AI changes places, when someone's been in second place for a long time, or they've led for a long time and then they change, it means that someone has started to go even quicker. And the fact that that's happened makes me think that Nico is going quicker than Lara was. I mean, that's obviously obvious stuff, because otherwise he wouldn't be ahead of her. But you know what I mean. The AI's kind of woken up and thought, I'm going to start going quicker than everyone now. I'm not happy about what's happening to my tyres though. 37% left in my rear. We're only on lap 3. And it's a fairly long lap around here as well. Best lap at the moment at 2:55. So it's nearly a 3 minute lap on these bikes around here. and our tyres are losing grip. Still got 0.4 of a second lead at the moment. But yeah, the rear is starting to step out a little bit more. We're not going to be able to pull away anymore. We're going 0.4 slower than my best lap so far. I think this is going to end in disaster, to be fair. 31%. That's all that's left on my rear tyre. We've still got another 2.5 laps to go. Or 2.25 laps. Oh dear, and second place is just... Well, he was just under 2 tenths behind, but we've kind of... No, there he is. I saw his front wheel there. I saw his front wheel. I don't think I'm going to be able to win this one. This is going to be the first event we've got to. Well, I really don't think I'm going to be able to win. I think it's going to be... You know, it's not like I'm going to be able to come back and do it again, because we're going to be on wet tyres anyway, no matter how we go about it. We've got 2 laps to go. And we've got 27% left. Not good. Front tyre's not faring much better either. 26% left. 2 laps to go. That's basically 13% per lap. And we are... Well, we've almost got a second lead actually. So we have pulled away again to the last sector of the lap. We're not too bad. Come on. I can't get the run out of corners anymore. I'm not getting the acceleration we got. The rear tyre is not gripping. She's not gripping like she once did. I think we are going to run out of rear tyre here. I have no faith in this rear tyre. How weird is it though? Yeah, look at that. Big slide. Big slide. A couple of races ago, I was saying about how our rear tyre wasn't even degrading at all. And now it's degrading too much. We're definitely not going to win this one. I think we're going to end up getting mugged. Oh! Either that or we're going to get hit and we're going to end up crashing. Oh, actually, I think he might have crashed. I think second place just crashed because he went into the back of me. That's let me off the hook. It's no longer Nico in second. Lara's back in second and she's 1.2 behind. That may have been... Well, yeah, we're going 0.7 of a second slower at the moment. That was... Yeah, I thought he was going to attack me, hit me and make me crash, but he crashed himself. So we have been let off the hook quite nicely at the moment. But we are still struggling for rear grip. It's under 20% left. Front tyre is under 30%, so we've got a little bit left on the rear, the front even, but it's not... Still not great. Into big boy curb. They need to change the name of the big boy curb from second attitude to big boy curb. Make it happen, America. Make it happen. Right, we got 2 corners to go. So we've got 15% of our rear tyre left. The second place has changed again. Fausto has come through to second place ahead of Lara, and he's only 0.6 behind. This is the final lap. We've got 15% of the rear tyre left. If my calculations are correct, we might have 2 or 3% of the rear tyre left by the end of this lap. and I've gone too hot into turn 1. The front is starting to push. It's all going to happen on the final lap, isn't it? I can't get around the corners very well anymore, and I can't get the acceleration out. We're understeering. Uh-oh. Fausto is going to try and come through. All we can hope is that he suffers the same fate as Nico. Oh, he's gone wide there. All I can do is go defensive. That's all I'm going to be able to do. If I just try and take my normal lines, we end up going wide. And then we leave the door wide open. Oh, we're on the wrong side of the track there. I thought we were much later on in the lap. I was going to go to the... oh no, we've lost it. I thought we were coming up to the right-hand kinks. No, we've lost the lead. I don't think we're going to be able to fight for that. It's going to be a second place, I think, this one. Unless we can slipstream and get through here. This is the quick rights. Yeah, we're just going to have to go around the outside and shove it across the front of him. So we are back in the lead. Just go defensive. Go defensive. The rear is not liking this. Come on. We've only got a quarter of a lap to go. Please. Please. We might be okay once we get to the big boy curb. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, nearly lost the rear. Oh, and again, the rear is going. It is going. We are 1 second slower than my best lap. We've got half a second lead at the moment. That might be enough. We're just going to have to go very defensive in the last couple of corners. I was wrong on my calculations for the tyres. We're going to have about 7% left. But he's on me. He's on me. He can't get through though. I am a roadblock. Gee, we are going to win, but what the hell? 7% left of our rear tyre. That was horrendous. I think people may struggle with that one. Not a lot left of the rear tyre. Second place, Fausto did set the fastest lap as well at 2:53. That was really bad. You literally have no choice over tyre compound either for that one because it's wet. Ooh. Well, we've got one can't even speak now. One last race to go, and it is Suzuka. Final race. Ready yourselves for... It's time to play the turn 15 game. Will we or won't we? Will we crash through turn 15 or will we go straight through? Place your bets now. Semi-decent start. 5 laps around here. I'm just so pleased we managed to do that previous race because that was getting very hairy towards the end. That's probably the most difficult race I've had to do on this game so far. At least with this one, obviously we're on slick tyres, but we can choose the compound. Gone for medium front, medium rear. That's what the game kind of puts you on as default anyway. But for 5 lap races, I do find that mediums seem to be, you know, the best bet. Oh, can we sneak through to second? Yes, we can. Look at that. That was a beautiful move. Beautiful. Right, we are not too far away from turn 15. Actually, it might not. Is it still going to be turn 15? Because we haven't got a chicane coming up. Turn 12. Yeah, it still might be 15. Oh, gonna have to go careful through there. Spin corner 13. Oh yeah, it will be 15 still. That's fine. Oh, well, still in second place, half a second behind. Slipstreaming, here we go. I am going to slow down for it. Oh, he took the inside curb but stayed on. I stayed on. It didn't actually feel too bad at all, actually, to be fair. It didn't feel like the front was pushing. Dare I try to take it a little bit quicker next time? Maybe. If you said at the beginning of the race that I would be able to get through without crashing, pat yourselves on the back. You've earned 1 point. 1 out of a possible 5. I mean, we lead now. Let's see if we can stay in the lead. They seem to be a little bit more competitive through the snake section. Usually the AI are a little bit slack through here, but they don't seem too bad on these bikes. Usually we pull away by quite a big margin, but not at the moment. Not at the moment. We'll just keep pushing on. How are we doing tyre-wise? And we're already down to in the 50% for 57% for our rear tyre. So that doesn't really bode that well either, because we've only done 1 lap and we've nearly used up half of our rear tyre already. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're just going to have to go careful through some of the corners. The entrance to the spoon, we are going to have to go careful because the rear does step out a couple of times on the entrance. Okay, if you're playing along at home, here comes turn 15 again. Try and take it a little bit quicker, dare I? We haven't got a big lead. Oh no, that was fine. That was fine. I don't think it's going to be a problem with this bike. It's not going to be a problem at all, I don't think. It's not even giving the rumble or the vibration that we usually get when I've used a 600 or even a 1000cc superbike through there. It doesn't give me any feedback that the front is going to fold through that corner. So twice we've been through that, twice we have come out there unscathed, and we've got over a 1 second lead at the moment. We'll keep on going. We'll keep on trucking. This is the final race of the category. Will be the final race of the video as well. I don't think we win a bike for this one. I think it's literally just points and credits. We'll double check to see how many more points we need to unlock the superbike and the endurance licenses, and then we will get onto them. As soon as we've unlocked them, we will do those licenses and get them, and then we can go onto superbikes and endurance as well and really mix it up. This is a corner we need to go careful of. That was absolutely spot on. I'm never going to be 100% happy with turn 15. Just because it seems really dodgy on this game. I mean, there are a few corners on a few different tracks that I've noticed are really dodgy. It's just one of those things with this game that obviously wasn't really tested as much as maybe it should have been for those corners. So 2 laps to go. We've gone through there 3 times and we've stayed on the bike all 3 times. Our rear tyre, 30% left. That's not bad considering after lap 1 we were on like 58%. So I think we'll be okay. We're obviously going to lose a little bit of grip, but nothing too major. Well, the gap to second place, what is it? 1.3 at the moment. So the gap is kind of fluctuating at the moment, but at least it's staying over 1 second. But we are starting to lose a little bit of rear grip, so it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, we may start getting caught. Saying that, the gap did come down to 0.8, it's back up to 1 second now. Yeah, I think second place is getting maybe a little bit quicker. It might be the fact that I'm starting to lose a bit more rear grip. Gotta try and hold on. Try and hold on. Okay. Oh, that penalty. Penalty. Here we go. Time to close your eyes. Through we go. We stay on and we actually hit the apex as well. So I've experimented with a few different lines through turn 15 during this race. And all of them with this bike felt absolutely fine. It's weird. Very weird. 1 lap to go. We were 1 second slower on that lap than my best time of a 2:09.6. Let's wrap this one up. Wrap this category up as well. It's going to be a good job done. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this category actually, considering we're on a 500 with no assists whatsoever. I was expecting to struggle with this one a little bit. Maybe be losing the rear all the time. But it's been absolutely fine. I know obviously when the tyres go you start sliding the rear and that, but I mean, it's just that previous race that was very, very difficult. And it just goes to show that on this game, it doesn't appear that the AI have tyre wear. Seems a little bit... I'm not convinced that they do. I'm not convinced that they do. I think that the fact that we were getting caught quite quickly, and the fact, you know, we were all on the same compound, so there's no way or any reason why they should have been a hell of a lot quicker. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, we are going to win here at Suzuka. We've got a 1.8 second lead. I say that, we've literally got to go through here one more time though. Yeah, fine, all good. Over a 2 second lead, down towards the chicane for the final time. Run to the line. And it's going to be another win. And I think that may have been my fastest lap as well, the final lap. It was 2:09.3. Not bad. There we go. Won by 2 seconds after our penalty was taken off. Yeah, we got 1 million. We got 1 million credits now. We finally hit that sweet spot. Nice. Well, there we go, guys. That is World Classic 2-Stroke Cup completed. And, yeah. Oh, we haven't unlocked anything else at the moment. Still got stock 600 and then 2 naked events to do. How are we doing points-wise comparison to Superbikes and Endurance? We need 295 more points to unlock those license events. But anyway, guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave us a video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay safe and to wash your hands. See you.